Yeah, the thing is about this is like it's an opportunity for people to like eavesdrop into us kind of masterminding, just kind of chatting, whatever. And again, I want to make it so that way we just enjoy the process. And I've been really committed. I really considered quitting this show after some time because it was like so much time and effort putting this together, and it's like opportunity loss of like I can take another client, right? It's like it's basically like I can get another client, make another 5-10 grand a month versus doing the show. But the process of doing the show is like I've been like learning so much of figuring out so many things that is I'm applying to all my client work. Yeah. Right. And and I knew when I started, it's like I got to do it for 2 years. Now I'm thinking it's like we got to do 100 episodes before I give up. Right. Because I knew when I started, I'm like, I'm not going to start this if I'm going to give up.
You got to scale to 1 million subscribers and then fight Jake Paul. Then you can shut it down.
You know what? I don't think a show like this will ever get 1 million subscribers. I think if we got to 100,000 would be amazing. I think once we're over 100,000, we're going to be top tier in this category. These kinds of shows don't get to 1 million, right?
I mean, even getting to 10,000, you'd be happy to keep doing it, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And again, we haven't put in enough to like really promote the show, right? We're just producing content, optimizing on social media, but like there's a lot more stuff that we could do to like, but I just want to get that post-production nailed down. Yeah. So we got really good content going out, and then, like this video we're hoping to do a lot more editing with and make it kick-ass. So.
And you're meant to be like a social media director, leader guy. And if you ever go back to that, you kind of have to do this sort of stuff to keep your craft honed and stay on top of what you're supposed to know about.
I've always thought that if this format works and I could show that, hey, you do a new show in your category, I can have a whole course all about how we produce a show, right?
Matt, you're doing exactly what I always do. Oh, I just did something good. I'm going to teach how to do it. Oh, I just did something else good. I'm going to teach how to do it.
I've always thought that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you that the format, I'm just like, I keep thinking we could do other formats because I know a typical YouTube video, if we just script it out, we're like, in this video, you're going to learn blah, 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 and then keep cutting and keep doing open loops. And like, I know that's how you make a YouTube video, right? But it's like, everyone's teaching that. Right. So it's like, how do you make a YouTube show or a video and really scale a lot of content is I think in a format like this, where you're kind of talking about industry topics, 1 hour, full length video, clips, and then a bunch of reels and stuff like that to promote it. Right. So it's like, it's something that, any business can do without need to become a YouTuber and that sort of thing. And that's what I'm trying to figure out is like what the right formula is. So I don't think we're not 100% there yet. I think like, we're really close, but we got to.
When are we going to start live streaming with an audience? I'm curious. Does that make a big difference these days? Sorry, I know we got to wrap it up. We can shelf that for another time, but it's real interesting. I'm real curious about like what grows a channel these days.
It would be good because we could hit
built into Riverside,
go
right?
live. Yeah, it's built into Riverside. Yeah, so it probably would be helpful. We should probably do that. I guess we could. The only thing is like I don't care really, but the camera I use here that you guys are looking at me is not the camera that's on the video, but I could change it up.
Well, it's only for the stream, right? Because the recording.
Just for the stream, yeah. And the recording still publish it. It'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. I know. So it'd be interesting because we could also invite people, and I think they could like chat with us and stuff and ask questions and stuff. So
but that's what Jason Kilcanis is doing on This Week in Startups with his co-host Molly. They kind of like jump in the live stream on YouTube and I guess other places, and they kind of talk first without it being the start of the show and just talk to their audience and talk to each other. It's more like a shooting the breeze thing, and then they go, okay, now we're starting the show, which is the bit that gets cut and published for the podcast feed. But the YouTube feed is way more kind of like what we're doing now, mixed in with the actual, here's a list of topics we're going to go through, and they do that. I don't know if like the live aspect is that important, but it is kind of fun for them because they do get live feedback on what they're talking about, so it gives them something to bounce off a little bit as well.
I actually think that we would build our audience if we did it live. I mean, we might as well because
we're not doing it's not like we're editing anything out anyway.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely some editing going on in the background. Like it's not like a 2-hour episode every time I see go on the YouTube channel. So
for the cuts, but for the core content, I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like people being live, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, we kind of have nothing to lose. Yeah, we
super interesting.
We actually probably should. Yeah, maybe on the next episode if you guys want to plan for that, for sure. So,
well, I think I have to start by subscribing to the show in the first place. I'm going to do that after this, and then hit that bell.
Yeah,
smash that bell button.
Yeah, for sure.